What pops up in your mind when you think about Japan? It's probably anime, cherry blossoms, koi fish, or even ramen noodles. My name is Jose, and the first time I ever heard about Japan, I was truly amazed. I researched about Japan and its culture, and it's pretty cool. When someone mentions about Japan, the first thing I think about will be Nintendo games. If I had the chance to fly out to Japan, I would gladly take the offer and enjoy the scenery. If you enjoyed watching a 950-foot lizard named Godzilla emerge to the seas because of a nuclear accident, or you just love the scenery of the Rainbow Bridge in the martial arts film Kill Bill, or you just want to learn about Japan in general, today I will inform you the calmest environment that Japan has to offer. I will be talking about Japan's cultural norms, traditional Japanese food, and popular tourist destinations. First, I will talk about Japan's cultural norms. According to angloinfo.com, Japan's society is extremely homogeneous, with non-Japanese people accounting for only around 1% of the population. Mostly of the population takes up by Chinese and Koreans, and like it said, 1% of the population is just Japanese. Japan has two group systems. One of them will be family system, and the other will be a group system. The family system will show respect to their elders and important people in their families, while the group system will be showing respect to an outsider, like an individual, meaning your friends, your neighbors, anyone in the world, basically. Japanese kids has been taught to be precise and hard workers, and they will follow this way of life throughout this manner of life throughout their lives. One way to show respect to one another will be bowing. Bowing will either be greeting someone or telling them I'm sorry. Another way to show respect will be adding the suffix in their name, san or sama. The suffix just means like me and that person will have a strong bond, and I respect them one way or another. Now that I talk about Japan's cultural norms, I will be talking about traditional Japanese food. One of the traditional Japanese food will be miso soup. Miso could be found anywhere and can be eaten at breakfast, lunch, or dinner. According to Colin Howie from buyfood.com, miso soup is made from dashi stalks and miso. Miso is just a paste from fermented soybeans and rice koji. Depending on what region you are, miso soup will be very different. Another traditional Japanese food will be takoyaki. Takoyaki is a wheat batter ball filled with octopus, tempura puffs, green onions, and pickled ginger. Takoyaki uses a specialized pan that has half circles, meaning you could pour the batter, and once the one side of the batter is done, you could flip it with chopsticks and wait until it's finished. Takoyaki was originally made in Osaka by a street vendor in 1935. Now that I talk about traditional Japanese food, I will be talking about popular tourist destination. One of the popular tourist destinations will be Hiroshima Peace Memorial Park. Hiroshima Peace Memorial Park is located at Hiroshima, and it tells a story about its time. In 1945, Hiroshima was the first place in the world to experience an atomic bomb. According to Brian Dearsley from planetware.com, 1 million comes to visit this place each year. And this memorial site is just a symbol of lasting peace. Another popular tourist destination will be Osaka Castle. Osaka Castle was built from a Japanese warrior and politician named Toyotomi Hideyoshi in 1586. Brian also states that Osaka Castle has been built and destroyed so many times, but is still in its original form. And you could visit Osaka Castle to learn its history about its city, Osaka, or even the fortress. Now that I've talked about Japan's cultural norms, traditional Japanese food, and popular destination, I hope you been informed on some things that you never learned. The question that I asked earlier was a curiosity of mine, and I'd love to know what y'all thought about Japan. If I had the chance, I would gladly take the opportunity to fly out there and enjoy all these spots that I mentioned.